Go.
Here, just tell me when.
Go ahead, stupid.
I know. Welcome back to the Pummu Stock Car Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. I don't remember what round number this is, but it's the
But they're
Xfinity
wrecking.
series at Sonoma. They're already wrecking, so I think you can get a good idea of how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
Um, if they're wrecking under pacing, you can only imagine what they're gonna do under
Not even turn
wanting
one.
to gain. Yeah, turn one is about to be a war zone. Anyways, welcome back. It's the Pummu Stock Car Championship for what should be the first ever time Sonoma,
Sonoma?
what? Sonoma is broadcast here on this channel. They're still wrecking in the back from, and they're about halfway through the through the outlap. This is round 5 in the Xfinity series. There we go. Got the number down. While we still have time, let's go over the qualifying order here. The order that they will start this race in. It is Rock City starting on pole position, using up one of his bushwhacks, as well as Laser in second and Outery in third. Both of those drivers. Wait, no, Outery isn't a bushwhack, is he? No, he isn't. No, he is. Never mind. Yeah. So Outery, your top 3 made up of bushwhackers, followed by Genzo in 4th, Slick in 5th, TD in 6th, Murillo in 7th. We have Manto in 8th. We have Sup NASCAR somewhere in front of TD. I think he was one of the wreckers at the beginning. We have Nick, and then Findsy, one of those drivers from the IndyCar series, only now, finally. And we're getting a delayed green. So this is already off to a great start as we get a delayed green here at Sonoma. If I was race control, I would have had them line up on a little run into the final hairpin, but you know, what do I know? I'm not race control. Try to avoid the grass as race control.
Is that even grass? It's just kind of like dust. I mean,
yeah, it's that time of year where it's all dead and everything. I think we pray that NASCAR goes to Sonoma when the grass isn't dead. Speaking of dead grass, Broken has somehow managed. Okay, so Radio spun and parked it on the as much on the apron as possible to avoid the field, and Broken somehow still managed to hit him. We're never going green. It's just simple. But yeah, anyways, Findsy, one of the IndyCar series drivers before it got renovated and forgotten, maybe. Starting down towards the bottom of the order with Tawa only 3 positions over the cutoff line. Then we have Mr. Rethink in 15th, and rounding up the field is Broken Pedals with a little bit of a shocking performance from him to be able to actually qualify. So yeah, here we are, Sonoma, for the first time. Radio is still in Sector 1.
Yeah, also, another note, thank you to Covers Criminal for putting in the spectate cameras. These are actually amazing. I was not expecting them to be this good. Also, you might notice that the ticker says Zip Buy Now, Pay Later 250, and on the title it's only Zip 250. That's because I didn't want to put that stupid name on the title, but it seems that we're going to go green here. Nope.
I don't think so. Maybe?
Possibly.
No, we are not.
No, we're not going green.
Alrighty, welcome to the Pace 250, where we just pace the entire time. I think
we get 3 laps by now, actually. Well,
here we are. I thought I was gonna struggle to figure out things to commentate because the race would be boring. Instead, it's just they're wrecking every time they try to go green.
I guess we can turn off the starting music because it's gonna take a while, but I mean.
And here's a fun fact: Xfinity is just bad, and Arca has to race here.
Oh yeah, is that on Sunday?
No, because Vkobe decided he would ask everyone, all the ARCA drivers, if they wanted it to be raced on Sunday, and majority said yes, and then he said, okay, we're not racing on Sunday.
Also, yeah, Socho just kind of DM'd me here. Someone did go into the pits for some reason. I don't know why I just got reset, but there's that. So let me just fix that
That's
real
cool.
quick.
We are going to try to go green here.
Hey Fennikal, are you in the pit road? Yeah, you are. All right, good.
I'm somewhere in the pits.
I'm really happy that didn't reset everything I had.
Yeah, that would be kind of not good.
Yeah, that would be kind of unideal.
Does the abandoned start count as a caution? To which Sky said no. I think Covers is trying to see if it's overhit before we even got a green flag lap in. Don't be restarted. I think we know what race control is trying to say.
Spread out.
Spread out now, he says. Shiver me timbers.
Are they going green this time?
I think they are. So here we go then. And we're to go green finally here at Sonoma into the Allied Honor Studios. Restart zone, green flag in the air.
Oh
For the
my
first
God.
time on broadcast here in Sonoma. And Rox has gotten away very nicely from Laser. Laser also did pretty well in qualifying to get himself up there. He's already facing pressure from Outery though, and he's going to overshoot the corner, but Outery overshoots it more. But they both stay neck and neck. Rox already running away with the lead. And now Outery right on that rear bumper of Laser here for second as almost the entire field goes straight off the track there into that slowdown area. There are automatic slowdowns here. So if a driver goes off track to gain an advantage, they basically get their throttle limited, as we see with Outery there. And Outery's now going to get overtook by Monko, I believe.
Oh, someone is around. I believe that's Tawa.
Oh, yes, Tawa around in the back trying to...
That's what you get for not commentating with us, boy.
Okay. I do not condone his word choice there. Anyway, oh, Rox is slow going into the final corner. This might allow Laser to send it. No, he's going to think better of it. He's going to try and just build a run here, but he's sort of overshot the corner as well. Into the final corner, and somehow it is the cleanest corner of the entire track. I say that, and they go 3 wide out of it towards the back. And we have a flip.
We do?
We have a flip. It's Nick in the back. I don't think the caution is gonna come out.
You see this? Hold on.
No,
It takes a
Nick
while
is
to
already
scroll back to the people on the spectator menu. Oh yeah, he's in the grass. Is he at turn 11? No, he's not.
It is not the start of the race Nick would have been looking for. I don't really know what the playoff picture is for a lot of these drivers either, or well, the chase picture, I guess. So I don't really know, but I can tell you it's not going to be long before a lot of these drivers are going to have to start fighting each other for not just positions in the race, but positions into the chase, really. And Nick is kind of struggling to get his car back going. He said he's suffering from a lot of input lag, and that might get in the way with the leaders here as they head into the final corner. Laser doing pretty well to keep up with Rox. Both of these drivers, bushwhack drivers, so in terms of the over-under posted in the bubble channel, either of these drivers winning would mean, what in the hell just happened to Broken?
Oh yeah, Broken in that, I believe Running for Heroes car. I'm not actually sure if that's the sponsor, but it kind of looks like it. That's
it definitely looks like it. Oh yeah, it's on his hood. I don't know how he did it, but he entered the final corner sideways. Like, I don't really know what happened to him.
Let's see here. No, I mean, it's definitely a similar paint scheme, but I don't think that's a Running for Heroes car.
Well, I mean, the words "Running for Heroes" is on the hood of it.
Oh wait, it is. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I couldn't see, bro. Chill. If
No, you're fine. I have the
if
spotter card.
absolutely. If you're not familiar with Broken, he actually owns that. I guess it's not really a company, but organization called Running for Heroes. Uh, I'm not so familiar with it, but it has something to do with.
Oh, Laser might be close enough to make a move. Rux is gonna go defensive into the final corner. And Laser is gonna hit a little bit of a switchback move and take the lead from him. They go side by side out of the final corner. It's a drag race down the front stretch, and they're gonna go side by side into the first corner. No, Rux is gonna back out of it.
Oh.
So Rux does not want to go side by side, and Laser will take the lead from Rux. However, Rux already looking to try and get it
what
back
is Nick
here.
doing?
Nick
He's
is
just waddling around in the background.
Nick is celebrating an early win. Okay, don't just ignore him. So now Laser in the lead, and he's gonna have a lot of pressure holding back Rux behind him. Rux is obviously, as a lot of people know, Rux is probably one of the best drivers in PSCC right now in terms of pace, and not just on road courses but ovals too. He's really good at everything. Right now, it's very shocking to see Laser have the lead, but Rux, he's a hard fighter, man. He's not gonna give it up this easily. Through the fast sections, so he needs to be a little bit careful not to get carried away and go off the track like Laser has. He has done well to avoid the slowdown. No, he hasn't. He hits the slowdown.
Oh, man!
He gets loose and he's going into the tire barrier. So Laser off track. Gets into the ground, get loose. And, well, there's your battle for the lead over. No.
It's gonna be quite a while before he gets back up, probably. Let's see the gap here. There goes Ross crossing the line. Let's see how far back Laser is. He's about 2 seconds behind him.
Unfortunately, why is Broken asking if there's going to be stages? What? What? Okay, so fun fact, we have never done a stage, ever. Murillo is in pit road.
Let's see, look at Murillo here. If you can find him.
And I don't think Murillo wants to be down pit road, from what I'm reading here.
Yeah, we really need some sort of better way to see the gap between these drivers, because it takes a while to get around Sonoma Raceway. Broken has a 1.5 out of 3.
Yeah, that is not a good start, and he's gonna become, I think, the second driver to go a lap down as well. No, he's not. No, he's just falling down the order. Never mind.
It seems like Laser is having some trouble in the same corner he spun out, because I can see him kind of getting a little squirrely. It seems like he's having some trouble slowing down in that corner or something like that.
Yeah, that has been a struggle for a lot of these drivers just going into this race weekend. These cars are not set up to be thrown into the corners as hard as these guys want it to be. Okay, guys, you want... What did Tawa do? Let's find out what Tawa did besides... didn't break. Okay, so Tawa apparently just decided to full throttle the final corner. That's sick.
That's why he should have stayed. No.
No, okay.
I'm not doing that again.
I will give it to Laser. He hasn't let that mistake draw from his confidence much. He's definitely reeling rocks back in here. I don't think Laser's done battling for the lead. Okay. So, Broken is on an estimated of 3 tire pressures, apparently.
And that can mean that he's on either 4, 3, or 2 tire pressure. So that's pretty low for Sonoma.
Looking at it, Looking, you know what? That reminded me. I should probably look at the tire pressures for our leaders here. Rox is on 8. Laser is estimated to be on 7. Outery is on 9. So a lot of varying strategies here so far. This race, it is also odd seeing Laser bushwhack in Xfinity, because you see him show up with his crew and everything, and it's just the entire RWR crew as well. I almost said RCR crew, and I'm like, no, wrong team.
Yeah, Laser is actually catching very well here. Let's see if we can actually make a move, possibly, on rocks within the next couple of laps.
Yeah, this track it's a little tricky to overtake on this track. There are very little overtaking spots if you don't make a major mistake here. Obviously, with the final hairpin being your best opportunity.
Yeah.
I think you can get an overtake done in turn 1, like turns 1, 2, and 3, sort of, if you have a run.
Yeah, and that's what Laser did the first time, so...
Yeah. Oh, Laser has done really well. He's only about, like, 3 cars back from Rox. He sends a little harder into the corner. He gets into it. They make contact in the final corner, and Laser is going to move him out of the way and take the lead.
I don't know if Rox don't like that.
No, I don't. I do not think Rox is going to be a fan of that at all.
See what he
but
does
I mean, if you know that Rox is just a little bit faster than you, then you know you have to make your move. Oh, and here comes Rox. Oh no, he's not. He wants to make sure he doesn't overshoot the corner though.
Okay, here comes
so Rox. Will we see a move on this downhill section? It is a long braking point. We have to be careful not to overshoot it too much. No, Rox looking to just try to build a run out of the corner maybe. He does build a bit of a run. He's right there, but I just don't think these are overtaking corners.
Possibly in turn...
Oh, and Rox has hit the slowdown.
Oh,
Rox has hit the slowdown out of the corner as well. So that's going to put a massive damper on his efforts to take back the lead. And that is unfortunate for Rox. Get overtaken by Laser and then hit the slowdown as well. Now he needs to be careful that he doesn't continue making those mistakes, because there was a driver named Outery who will happily take second from him as well.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna... that's almost a bigger of a gap than... Oh, there he goes for the send!
Oh, Rox wanted to give Laser a tap there. He wasn't close enough to...
He did not succeed in that.
Oh, I do not think that's the last time we're gonna see that either.
I feel like he kind of improved on... He kind of just ever so slightly.
He kind of gained doing that, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. He had to be more than 2 seconds back, first of all, on...
Oh, Laser's a little wide here. They both cut the corner by a lot. Oh, and Rox has a slowdown and Laser doesn't. They both cut the same corner, but Laser doesn't. That's crazy. They both
Laser
cut
have a
the
race
same...
car? No, I'm joking.
Yes, okay. Oh, and there goes Rox.
Oh,
man, slow again.
What's Rox
doing?
doing?
That's gonna allow Outery to overtake him for second. So Outery up into second to 22, and he's gonna slow down right in front of him. Oh, and Rox is already pressuring him, and Rox is actually pitting. So Rox will be pitting this time by. So he looks to put pressure on Laser and start the undercut here. Needs to get this pit entry perfect here and make...
I almost thought that was going straight
yeah, I
into
was
the pit
about
wall
to
there.
say the same thing.
It looked like he was aiming right for it.
I genuinely thought of the same thing. I thought Outery was pitting. But no. It will be Rox down pit road TD to join Manto as well. So here we go. Your first pit cycle comes a lot earlier than I think a lot of people thought it would. However, those delayed cautions probably not going to help, I have to imagine.
As you can see.
So
there.
when... Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's good. You can continue.
Alrighty. So when does Laser pit then? Because obviously Ruggs is pitting to start an undercut on him, try to gain back that lost time. When does Laser pit, or does Laser think that he can go longer than Ruggs and get more of an overcut on him? As Mr. V, I don't want to commentate Tawa, gets reminded to say P when pitting. That was excessive, I feel like.
Mr. V, you should have stayed in the commentary booth, boy. It's our.
So Laser does not pit this time by. So Laser looking to stay out. He thinks he has more grip in his tires, or more pace in these tires than what Roggs thought he did. So, will this play out in Roggs' favor? We'll have to see. At the moment, Roggs also having to deal with some traffic now as well in the middle of a 4-car group here with Findsy and Radio in front of him. And Roggs really gonna have to hope that Findsy doesn't get in his way too much as they make contact going into the final corner. He's able to get past him though. And Roggs...
Oh, broken around!
Oh, he's around in front of Outery as well, and Broken, I think, just got the part. Oh, and he broke my spectate as well. Lovely!
Broken, what the flip? I think that didn't really affect Outery at all, because he is pretty much... Well, I mean, he did hit Broken and almost T-boned him, but, I mean, he didn't really slow down at all from it. He still is in front of Merlo.
Yeah, still waiting to see when Laser's gonna pit. I'm actually kind of surprised he hasn't. It doesn't even seem like he's thought about pitting yet. At this rate, though, I believe he's gonna have to with only 12% estimated fuel. I do not think Laser has that much longer to go
Why
here.
did he take a estimated 3-tire pressure?
You know, Broken's complaining that he kept spinning, and I'm beginning to understand why he kept spinning. So, all the cars all over the track, man, all spread out and everything, and I mean, I think that's a given with this type of race. With so many corners, it's so hard to stay grouped up after, like, the first lap. Which is also, you know, it's crazy, they wrecked, like, 5 different times under pacing, and then only, like, 2 people spun on lap 1. Like, what's up with that?
Also, my GUI is broken, and I don't really feel like resetting, so I'm just not going to.
Wait, how is it broken? Is it just like...
Because broken,
Oh, you just turn it off and on again and it fixes it.
Really?
Yeah. That's all. That's what I've found, is that usually if it's broken...
Oh yeah, that's pretty much it.
Laser is going to be pitting this time by now.
Oh,
he gets
finally.
overtook by Tabo and finally decides to pull the plug.
Alright, let's see this
And
pistol.
it's a very, very careful pit entry for Laser. I'm gonna assume you're watching Laser, so I'm gonna watch Rocks and see if he makes any mistakes as well.
Anyway, broken down pit road into his pit box shortly. Yes. Into his pit box he goes. That blue one behind, in front of the... What is that? What is that sign? It's a mugshot.
And Rocks into the lead by a decent margin as well. So the undercut or the overcut from Laser did not work out even in the slightest for him.
Yeah,
I wonder how that's gonna change when they both pit again. because that means Rox is gonna have to pit early again, because obviously he pit first. So does that sort of force Laser out of whatever advantage he was trying to gain?
Oh, is Rox gonna get that slow down there? No, never mind. Anyway, sorry about that. Well, I'll be right back real quick.
Alrighty. I am in the Racing group chat, and I'm looking over and I'm seeing Ocho trying to communicate with Laser that overcuts are not the way to go. Which I feel like he may have pieced together himself. Just my opinion, though. So here we go, 16.7 seconds, the gap between these two last lap. Let's see where it is this time. I expect it to be higher because of the pit stops. Oh, it's only 9 seconds, so Laser taking a huge chunk out of that time gap there. Time gap? What is wrong with me? I don't even know what car Aaron's, like, watching. He's AFK. Okay, so ignore the giant red block that may have appeared if we're watching Laser, and if we're not, then, I don't know what car we're watching, so I've sort of just been yapping.
Yeah, I'm back. I was watching Roxicity. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. I didn't know if you were watching Laser or Rock, so I just kind of went off of Laser. So, as some of you may have seen at the top of the screen, there is a new corner cut being added, so a new slowdown. We've seen a couple of drivers hit slowdowns throughout this race. You hit the slowdown, you get reduced throttle input, so you can't really gain speed whatsoever. When you hit a slowdown, they're adding a new slowdown, so if you're wondering what the giant red transparent brick is on the apex of one of the corners coming up here for Rocks, then that's why. The gap is now 7.8 seconds, which means that Laser gained about 2 seconds there that lap. So Laser, maybe the overcut didn't work at the beginning, but it is beginning to really show itself now. As Laser goes through the new corner cut and then just does not get affected by it whatsoever. So, that's cool.
Yeah, I have a feeling that maybe
so
he put some rocket fuel. No, I'm joking. Anyway.
Yeah, that's it. That's just it. No, you figured it out, man.
Thank you, man.
Rock's on an estimated of 6 tire pressure, with Laser now being on an estimated of 7. So that would mean that Laser's tires are not only like 5 to 6 laps fresher as he hits the tire barrier. Great job there. That not only means that Laser's tires are fresher by about like 3 to 5 laps, that also means that his tires are going to stay fresher for longer as well. So let's see where the gap is this time. He didn't make a mistake this lap, so still gained a second. And the new corner cut now going invisible, which would tell me that they're probably going to actually put the slowdown thingy on it now. I don't really know how the slowdowns work here. I don't know if you need like your entire car to go through it, or if it's just you.
You see Fennikal.
Mm-hmm.
Car go corner cut, car go slow. Is that clear?
Oh, wow. Yeah, aye, Captain.
Anyway, Rock's still in the lead. 6 seconds between him and
I
Laser.
mean, visually looking at these two, the gap is definitely starting to dwindle a lot here.
To the space, you can't really see the gap because he's so far away, but Maybe on
Yeah,
one of
looking at it
these.
up here from the booth, it visually looks like they're getting closer.
You are literally on pit road. Shut up, Fennikal.
Yeah, up here in the booth.
Let's see if the time gap or the gap between the cars changed a little between Roxicity and Laser.
I'm not the only one to say time gap. Thank you, God. Oh my God! The gap has gone from 6.5 seconds to 3.7.
What? That. Oh my God! Laser's a guy.
Oh no! Tomorrow's about to be awesome, and I'm not even gonna be able to show up.
Oh my God! What?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to show up. Good luck with commentators.
No, don't worry. I hope that boy Tawa commentates with me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think we should do radio comment.
Okay, so it's time for you
Okay.
to zip it. Get it?
Yeah, I get it, because that's the sponsor of today's race.
Oh yeah, speaking of sponsors, you can actually sponsor a PSCC race. I think Victory Lane. If it's not taken, there's a lot of bidding too. Just join the PSCC Discord server. I believe it's discord.gg/PSCC, all lowercase. And you should be able to join and DM one of our league commissioners into sponsoring. Oh yeah, Spooky, into sponsoring a PSCC race.
Oh, and the gap is about to go down by a lot here. 2.1 seconds.
He's definitely catching.
Yeah, this Laser has not given up with this overcut strategy, and I'm beginning to think that Rox has put himself in a very bad position here. Because, Rox is going to hit the slowdown as well, so that's going to help Laser gain a bunch as well as they go downhill into this fast right-hander. And Laser is here, and he's here to take back the lead. And this is Rox hits the inside wall as well. He's starting to feel the pressure. This has put Rox in a very bad position strategically as well. I'm not sure how it's all going to play out at the end, but this is going to give Laser a huge advantage, like a 5-lap advantage over Rox here, if this race stays green. And now Rox is wide.
Wow!
Laser around the outside is going to get loose. They're side by side, heading into the final corner. And this is going to... Who's going to break last here? They both break pretty evenly. Laser leaning on Rox. Rox is going to get the position just because of him having the inside. He's going to get loose out of the corner, and Laser's going to take the lead because of it. Oh my goodness, what a move there. Will Rox be close enough to fight back into turn one? I don't think he is.
Let's see it. I don't think he can do it.
Laser up into the lead. There. What a good battle there. And this battle is not over yet. But this does put this... If Laser is able to build enough of a gap here... Oh, here's the slowdown! He's at the slowdown. Rox will go down the inside. Laser holds on to the outside though, and he's going to get the run here. Side by side. Going towards the S's. Laser needs to be careful of this slowdown as well, and Rox is going to be able to get the position back because of the slowdown. They get together, and Rox is going to get almost spun out, and Laser will take the lead back after making contact there with Rox. So a little bit of dirty racing there, and Rox is not going to be happy with that move whatsoever. And Rox is going to pit now. So Rox, his tires have fallen off. He's going to hit the wall, and he's going to pit this lap. And as I have been saying, this is going to put a huge disadvantage on Rox towards the end of these stints. Because this is what's going to happen. Rox now has to pit about like 5 laps earlier than Laser does, at the most. And that means that Laser is able to just continue with his strong pace and everything, try to build up a gap, and then when he comes down pit road, Rocks takes the lead back because of the undercut, but Laser will have so much fresher tires by that point that it's just not going to matter how much of an undercut here. I don't know how it's going to play out to the end, though, as Laser now catching up with some lap traffic, including our very own Vitawa.
Oh my god, our very own VLTV tower.
Oh, and he's hit a slowdown as well.
Oh no,
That's gonna allow
Tawa,
Laser
no!
to just work past him. I really hope Tawa does not fight Laser. Please.
Tawa, go for it. You got nothing to lose.
He backed out of it, luckily enough. Oh, it really looked like he was gonna fight for his lap, though.
Well,
But like this is what I was talking about with the strategic difference here. Rocks pit literally last lap as Tawa comes down pit road now, deciding that him being lapped is a good sign to pit. This is the strategic difference between Laser and Rocks right now, with halfway to go in this race. Rocks pit last lap. Laser has yet to pit, and he doesn't have to pit for another couple of laps. He's only at around like 45% fuel right now. A full tank of fuel is predicted to take you somewhere around like 12, 14, maybe even 16 laps, something like that. Radio has brought it to the garage, quite literally. So yet another retiree from this race. We are seeing a lot of retirees from this race, which is to be expected, actually.
well, I mean, Laser spun out. I did not, well, as soon as Rocks took the lead from Laser spinning out, I did not think that we're gonna see a new leader for the rest of the race. But I mean, here comes Laser barreling in to Rocks' spotlight, and now he's leading with nearly in, what's that, 8 seconds, 6 second gap? No, it's definitely an 8 second gap. 8 second gap from Outery, the next car in second place.
Yeah, you know, we haven't really talked a lot about Outery either this race, but he has done well to keep both of these drivers honest. This way, keeping both of these drivers have to be careful if both of them keep fighting each other as hard as they have been. They could both go off and see Outery pass them for the win. That would be an insane trip to victory lane there, if that were to happen. Gap from Rocks to Laser, 36 seconds last time around. What will it be this time? 34. So already we're seeing these fresher tires starting to help Rocks draw Laser back in. Interestingly enough, Rocks is on estimated, sorry, I'm trying to find the right word here, an estimated 10 tire pressure. So now Rocks, realizing that maybe he needs to switch things up if he wants to win this race, realized that that undercut really put him at a disadvantage here. And now Laser has to think about that. Obviously, Laser, I don't think, is going to be aware of this strategy change from Rocks. If it is a strategy change, I could imagine Rocks trying to do something different, like maybe trying to make the tires last to the end or something like that. I wouldn't suggest it, but
Yeah, even more time gained by Laser off Outery. Now a 9.9 second gap.
Yeah, what will it be between Laser and Rocks? So 23 seconds.
23 seconds. The next spot. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is That is a... Oh, there it is. 31 seconds. I read the run time. Oopsie. So 31 seconds. So Rox is gaining more and more here as we have Mr. Rethink kind of struggling to get his car back going in the right direction in the turns 1, 2, and 3 sort of sequence of corners. He's stuck in the grass, which we have seen a number of drivers get stuck in the grass before, especially during pacing. He's done well to recover now as Outery now gets overtook by his sub NASCAR. He's not done fighting him though, which is, you're fighting a lap car, but sure, I mean, he gets the move done, so... Here we go then, this is... Oh, Rox is in the wall! Rox is at the pit wall!
We said it was gonna happen to Outery, but it happened to Roxicity now.
Oh, and that is going to increase that gap by a lot. It did not increase the gap nearly as much as I thought it would. Has Laser made a mistake as well?
How long is Laser stay out for?
It's been like 3 laps since Rox pit, I think. Maybe 4. That is massive, though, that Rox made that mistake. Because we've seen Laser, he's hit a few slowdowns, but I think Rox has just been a little bit more pressured, a lot more pressured than what I think he's used to when he's battling for the lead. So Rox, just a couple of mistakes, but those mistakes are gonna build up as this race goes on, and you know, a simple slowdown's gonna... You get a couple of slowdowns, you're losing about like 10-20 seconds. As I got very confused as to why Radio was sideways in pit road, and I forgot that he's coming out of the garage. So Rox being a little bit more careful in the final corner to make sure he doesn't slam into the wall. So 26 seconds now. So Rox kind of starting to gain a bit on Laser now. Quite a bit of damage being done to that gap between these two. Though that's to be expected with, I think, Laser probably looking to pit within a lap or 2 here. I would put my bet on him pitting next lap, which would be interesting. If he's able to pit next lap, that might mean he's able to make it to the end on a full tank of fuel. He would just have to save a little bit and probably be able to make it to the end, but that is a long stretch here. Sorry, a relative has knocked on my door. Don't worry about it. Anyways, Laser not pitting this time, so I would have to assume he's gonna pit next lap. 15 laps is a long way to make it on fuel, though. And I'm not sure if he'll be able to make it. Rox looking to probably pit somewhere around in between 10 to 5 to go as well. So neither of these top runners are able to make it to the end. Outery is down pit road, so Outery will be the first of these top 3 to pit to try to make it to the end. And it's going to be a bit of a stretch. It is really going to be a bit of a stretch, as Laser now declaring that he will be coming down pit road this time. And here's the thing, Rox is gaining on him. The undercut has worked. Rox is gaining on him. But Rox can't make it to the end. Like, absolutely cannot make it to the end. So that has put Rox at a major disadvantage here.
Have we
Laser.
getting past those lap cars? Oh, actually.
So here we go then, Laser down pit road. Oh man, he just got so close to speeding. Kept it under the limit though. So Rox will take the lead here. Will absolutely take the lead here. Rox has to pit again before the end of the race, whereas Outery and Laser will both be looking to make it to the end of the race on these tires. And this is not going to be a good race for Rox. Rox taking the lead, taking a very early lead. He's going to be able to get a huge gap here, but again, he's not going to be able to make it to the end as much as he wants to. I predict with him being on 10 tire pressures, he'll probably try to make at least one of the sides of the tires to make it to the end. What in the world did a clone just say? Okay. Sorry.
What?
I don't know. I just don't know what that picture is. So here we go then. We'll have to wait until the end of this lap to see just how much of a gap Laser has to destroy from Rox. But Rox, I'm thinking Rox is gonna try to get away with just some sort of reduced pit stop, either right sides or left sides or something. But there has to be a reason for him to be on 10 tire pressures, and I think that reason is he wants that tire to try to go to the end of the race. And I just don't know if he's going to be able to do it. He's around 30% fuel now as well, and I just don't think Rox is going to be able to make it to the end. Well, he can't. In fact, it's a little bit questionable if Outery can make it to the end, but Outery a lot more comfortable to the end than Rox is right now. So this is sort of a waiting game now. I mean, unless a caution comes out, it is sort of just waiting to see how all of this plays out then. I didn't expect the first ever broadcasted race here. I didn't expect the first broadcasted race to just be a strategy race, but here we are.
Yeah, it seems like I may be wrong for one of my for unders. I really thought there was gonna be more than 2.5 cautions.
I called the under on that. I mean, it's not too late, so I'm not gonna say anything else than that. But I mean, it's a road course. Cautions are very lenient around road courses.
Well,
like I would say almost too lenient.
Well, there's no really in the middle between cautions at road courses. It's usually either a huge wreck fest or purely strategy, and there's no wrecks at all. So there's usually no in between. But it seems like it's going to be one of these races where it's just really strategy throughout. But I don't know. There's 12 to go. We'll see.
13.9 seconds. This gap. I mean, I want to draw attention to the gap, but like the gap doesn't really matter. Rox is gonna have to pit in about 2 laps. His fuel tank only going to last 2 more laps, so Rod's kind of just trying to do damage control at the moment, I guess.
Was that a corner cut from Laser?
Dang, I wish I could tell you. Too bad I have to scroll through the entire server to get to him. Oh, I can just... Oh, never mind.
My little VLTV advisor here, you can probably guess who that is saying that if his math is right, no matter what Rox takes in pits, he does not take back the lead. You know, I'm too lazy to verify that, but
I think Rox is going to lose the lead before he even gets to his pit stall. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I
Unless that is assuming that Laser keeps it clean, which for the most part he's done well to run a clean race. Outery has also done pretty well to stay in this sort of top running of order as well. 12.4, so not nearly as much of a gap killer as he's been
true.
during that last sort of pit cycle. But he's still gaining on him, and that's got to be sort of heartbreaking for Rox to know that your undercut has put you essentially in the worst position ever. As he only has he only has about 2 laps of fuel left. No, he only has one. Never mind, he only has 1 lap of fuel left. He can try to stretch it for 2, but I would really not understand that decision. This does put Rox... No, it doesn't. Never mind. I was going to say it puts Rox in a advantage of being able to take a low tire pressure, but you can't even do that because 10 laps is like half of your fuel stint. And here we go then. Rox down pit road.
See he speeds.
I think if he sped, it would actually just add salt to the wound. Like,
yeah,
I think
mean,
I was right about him getting overtook before he even reached
Yeah.
his stall. By the way,
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think that. And there goes Laser.
Clone is asking if he can driver swap with Slick.
Oh
Of course,
man.
Clone, the usual driver for the 98 car. So Laser, he has done well strategically here to hold on to the lead and really really dominate this race. And now he just needs to hold on to it and keep it calm in these final 10 laps and just pray that he's able to make it to the end, which isn't even a guarantee either. I am going to assume that the reading of 10 tire pressures
Oh,
on
Mr.
Rox's
Reed thing.
car...
Oh no, what happened?
Oh no.
Please
I'm
don't
going
be
to
caution.
Mr. Rethink blaming input lag for his incident there. Rox, at the moment, it's estimated again to be on a 10 tire pressure, which is really shocking if that is accurate. Of course, we don't know how accurate or inaccurate it is.
Ultra team owner of the Laser automobile, I believe, says that if Fennikal jinxes this, I'm cutting off his nuts.
Okay. Noted, I guess.
He also says that he's enticed Laser with money. I don't really know what that means, but
I don't want to know, honestly. Rickler Racing is kind of a scary place. They murdered a man. I watched it.
oh really?
Yeah.
You're gonna be next, boy.
I mean, I guess I probably will be if Laser somehow. I'm gonna quit talking before I actually do curse him. He's gonna straight line to S's, and fun fact, if you not this corner, but this right-hander, the road that's blocked off with the cones, if you go straight on that road, there's just an invisible ramp. I found that out the hard way.
Damn.
Which is to say, I went flying about 50 feet into the air. Here we go then, your battle for third. It's not going to be much of a battle though, as Genso hits the slowdown immediately after I try to talk about it. Cool. Well, there was your battle for third, not anymore. It wasn't going to be much of a battle either, considering the fact that Rox just pit and Genso, I think, still needs to pit, actually. Well, we could probably make it not to the end, actually, never mind. Oh my God, I think Nick is trying to wreck Murillo and almost wrecked Rocks doing it.
Yeah, Rocks is actually
No,
quite a far pit. He's actually 30 seconds behind Iron Laser. So if all goes, I'm just gonna stop that right there.
yeah, I feel like the more we talk about him winning, the less of a chance he has. If Laser somehow, no, it's we can't even mention him now. Murillo and Nick are still trying to kill each other, just in case you were curious. Which is funny because Murillo is a lap down and Nick is 3 laps down. This is probably inaccurate, but this, I think, would be the first race in PSCC Season 2 to go caution-free. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. You know, all of this, I'm realizing that we are really trying to curse him here. I am wondering if Rux is going to be able to catch up to Outery and at the least do damage control and take second. Of course, it won't matter in the end because they're both bushwhackers, but, you know.
Sorry for going absolutely silent for a second or two, but it is 7 to go. That should be about 2 more hours.
Okay. Noted.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. You know, if I'm Laser and I'm looking in my mirror and I'm seeing Slick, who is only 1 lap down, I would probably start getting a little bit concerned if he starts getting faster than me. Because Slick has done well to hold on to Laser here, and he's only a lap down. In fact, he's the first of the lapped cars. Which means if there was a caution, he would get the lucky dog. However, Slick, I think, more so wants to get his lap back as he hits the inside wall, trying to fit his nose into a gap that just kept closing. So, once again, I try to talk about a battle, and the battle ends immediately after I bring it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even focused on what you're saying. Anyway.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's just yap.
I'm trying to make sure the stream doesn't go silent, okay?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if it were only me here, I would just like flat out just stop commentating, just let just let
Please look in photo dump. Please look in photo dump at this awesome photo Spooky took. Oh my. It's this aura. I think that's aura. I think we need to show that on stream. It's honestly gone to that point. No, I'm kidding. Oh my god, Slick sends it into the final corner and I thought he was about to wipe out Laser. I genuinely think if he took out Laser there, he would have just been banned. It would have just not even been a park. It would have just been by Slick. Boom. Here we go then. 5 to go.
Oh, true. I don't want to go on board. Bitch.
Okay.
Oh, that's the new yup.
The new yup.
The new yup.
What are we talking about?
You don't understand. Anyway, 5 to go. Coming down to 4 to go.
Yeah.
Laser is still leading with who was that? Slick behind him, I believe.
Yeah,
Who-
Slick. Slick might make a move here. He is gonna make a move.
What is he doing?
Both get loose. That's gonna put Laser into the wall, and that is one way to get your lap back.
It's almost killed Laser.
and so many drivers, including our very own Vitawa, is begging Slick to hold Laser up now. That is one way to take your lap back, I guess. I don't think that's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not sure about that.
Laser lost an entire 3 seconds because of that.
I'll let my front bumper do the talking.
Outery is giving Slick a team order to do it again. I think they want the race to pick up a little bit in excitement. I'm not recommending it, but you do have a free will. As Tawa hits the slowdown, let's see if our very own VLTV will get in the way. He's going to, not intentionally.
Imagine he just wrecks him.
Wait, no, Tawa has to get blue flag.
Oh no! Whoa, he's around!
He almost spins in front of him. That is kind of the rule about getting your lap back with the leader is, if you are only 1 lap down, you can fight for your lap back. However, if you're already a lap down and the leader catches you again, you're basically boned.
You should let me do the last turn 11 out of turn 11.
You want to call? You want to call?
Yup,
Okay.
yup, I do.
Alrighty. Murillo is reporting that he only has 1 fuel.
Wait, it's turn 11, right? Not turn 12.
I don't know the numbers, dude.
Okay,
If
I'm
you
just
mean
gonna
the
say 11.
hairpin, if you mean the hairpin, the hairpin, just say the hairpin.
Oh, okay.
Murillo is babying his car to pit road as he is about to run out of fuel. I don't think he has any reason not to make it back. He's not pitting. And Murillo has ran out of fuel. Well, there you go. And
There you
I
go.
wonder, will that interfere with Laser's so far perfect win? I'm hoping not. However, I do know that if there is a crash involving Murillo, then they will probably throw the caution out here, as I think they're probably gonna sector cautions. I didn't even know that there were sector cautions.
That exists?
It exists now, I guess.
Yellow flag still.
Yeah, oh my god, there's a car stopped on the Apex. No wonder.
Interesting.
And Murillo got parts. And Murillo adds his name to the list of.
Oh, why is
finishers.
Manto spinning? Wait, who's that? Is that
Manto,
Mr.
no.
Rethinker Manto?
That was Manto. That's sad.
Manto, no. In that bubble car. That's not very good advertising, is it?
No, not very.
Why does he look like he's drunk behind the... What is he doing? Okay, anyway. Iron Laser going for... I just dropped something. Iron Laser going for... the final lap here. How long has it been? About an hour?
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Oh boy, do we love short races.
How am I under the map? What?
Into the hairpin for the second to last time. And into the front stretch.
Here we go then. I'll give you the call. I'll give you the call like as he's out the S's, by the way.
Heck yeah.
I guess.
All
Here
right.
we go then.
The credit one final lap.
Of course.
It is not the
Or the
CBC
C-
final. No.
No, it's the CBC final lap. I thought that's what happened in that board meeting.
Yeah, no. It's not.
Genzo and Monko are both saving, apparently. I don't doubt it. Genzo's on 4% field. Jesus Christ. Just pit. Well, I said it was going to be close for Laser. He only has one extra lap of fuel by the time he crosses the line here. We have called Unregistered the GOAT of strategy. However, obviously with Unregistered not racing here, it seems that the new GOAT up next is Laser, who just so happened to out-strategize the favorite for the championship, Rock City, going out of the S's and towards the final corner for the final time.
Aaron, take it away.
Yeah, that's what that was for, yeah.
That Rick Ware racing car owned by Ultra, the 92, into turn 11 for the final time and into the front stretch. Is this Aura? Iron Laser will win at Sonoma. Wait. Now. Genzo, who cares about Genzo?
Who actually cares about Genzo? But here we go then. Laser wins here. Outery will grab second after being able to mimic Laser's strategy. Roxicity will win. Or Roxicity will win.
Roxicity will win at Sonoma.
In third. Laser apparently has the stream on in his background while racing. Which means that he heard every. Which means he heard every. I'm not doing an interview. You suck.
Appreciate it, Laser. Appreciate
you
it,
suck.
Laser. I hope you liked. I hope you liked my little. My finishing. I don't really know what to call it.
And Kenzo is out of fuel.
Oh, no.
He said he wouldn't make it. He was right. He was right. He's not gonna make it, and he's gonna lose.
I'm actually really glad that
Monko is out as well. That means Slick is gonna be able to get up into fifth from seventh to fifth in the last lap. Monko also runs out of gas, so Monko will grab sits. Genzo will struggle his way out of the final corner to be the last to finishers.
He's stuck on the finish line. Near it, at least.
And I think a whole group of cars are waiting for I think Outery's going back to either wreck Genzo or help him. Oh, he's gonna try to help him. Outery trying to turn around fast enough to help him. However, I don't think he's able to turn around fast enough. There we go. Outery now giving him a shove to get Genzo across the line so he can finish 7th. Look at this. Hashtag wholesome moment here as Rox is gonna come in and ruin it immediately.
Oh no, they're all reset. What happened?
Oh, and they're gone. Ladies and gentlemen, a disaster has occurred.
You can't say that!
You can't say that!
You can't say that! Stop! We're on stream.
Oh yeah, if Sets was so good,
no.
why isn't there a part 2? Here it is!
Who's saying this? It's only a matter of time before they start saying slurs.
Well, for the first time in his PSCC career, Laser burning it down on the front stretch here after winning here in Sonoma. And will we see a repeat tomorrow in the Cup race? I mean, his biggest threat was Roxicity, and he showed that he's faster than him here, at least in Xfinity. Will he be able to replicate this tomorrow in the Cup Series? For what do you mean it's the Cup Series race name? For the Toyota Safe Mark 350. Oh no.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna interview, so we could technically just end it here, can we?
Yeah, unless you want to find someone else to interview, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that, so
Interview Genzo who ran out of gas.
what is he gonna have to say? Oh man, I just saw the fuel light on.
You suck after me, Burnout said Skies. Laser response, I never win, so...
Well,
there you have it then.
Yeah. This has been
As
a
I
VLTV
said,
presentation. Hey, shut up.
Oh.
That's my part.
Okay. Yeah, this has been a DeBubble presentation brought to you by
Okay, we're gonna
DeBubble
be
and
muting
DeBubble
that, and we're
Enterprises.
gonna be stopping the stream. Thank you for watching. Yeah, this has been a VLTV presentation.